Well, I'm alright. How are you?
You're so humble.
I don't know, but uh, I feel like that's the way I was raised.
Maybe you just look to be oh.
No, but I am. I believe I am.
Okay, basically we wanted to know about the Balunywa Foundation. Starting with you, how do you find it?
Well, I find it something that has helped the community, especially the girl child, because you see in Uganda today there is a lot of poverty that is caused by various reasons. One is the girl child isn't in school. And what happens when the girl child isn't in school? That leads to early pregnancies. That means you're going to produce someone you cannot look after. If you continue the cycle, if you can't look after two children, what is that going to bring? Poverty. But we thank God that He has enabled us to help the girl child. We have managed to put a few girls back in school. Especially after COVID, when things got rough in the country and the entire world. People had peop things just changed after COVID. But one, I would love to thank the founders of the Balunywa Foundation, because it was the strong love they had for the people in the community as well. They started the foundation because of what they benefited from Professor. So it was a way of giving back to him. And we have managed to incorporate the foundation, what these women started, and improve on it in a way that we teach women how to cook, how to bake cakes, bread, how to tailor, make liquid soap, and so on and so forth. This is which I believe have helped the community widely. Yes.
So I understand that the professor is a big man in the country, and of course he has maybe different people who are there for him in terms of helping people in one way or the other. Because in this Uganda, you put where you get. Do you really base on that katutekemu tunafuna later or katutekemu tufunira wano?
Well, yes, obviously, but afunamu atya ti Katonda oyo tali azaamanya. It's the reason why nti si omuntu gw'olaba awo ever abeera n'ebizibu, because he has helped people. And I believe this is a trait he got from his mother. His mother was the one person that had the biggest heart I had ever seen. Ti yatuukanga akaseera ng'alaba abantu bali bubi, ng'akubira mutabani we, halo nsabayo ensawo ya sukaali, nsabayo ensawo y'omuceere, ng'aweereza. Nedda nga tamugamba, kati ye ng'abuuza yiyi mami. Ebintu by'ogula buli kaseera bijaawa. But she used to give these things out to the people that couldn't access them. So I believe I won't say he copied the skill. I believe it's in nature, but he picked a leaf, and he wanted to keep his mother's legacy going. Yeah.
So as a son, which leaf do you pick from there?
Well, the leaf I pick from my dad is to be good to people, help those in need whenever you can, and never think you're bigger than anyone in this world. Because the person you might undermine today might be the person to help you tomorrow. It doesn't matter where or how, but have empathy, be humble, have humility. These things cost nothing. Yeah.
Okay, which advice can you give to a girl, okay, a boy out there, because you were already emphasizing on the girl child. So how about boy child? Don't you think that is left so hanging?
Okay, yes, that's for sure. But I believe the girl child is more vulnerable.
You don't have issues, you boys? You make us believe that, by the way.
We do, well, we do. But you see, now, if now for example, me as a person or as an individual, if I don't have what to eat or things that can help me move my day-to-day life, what am I going to do? One, I'm obviously going to start. It doesn't matter how small you start, just start. No tandika ngokuba chapati. For as long as you're getting something, that is better than going and stealing. Now, the advice I would give to the boy child is, you see, when we grow up, we become men, and we obviously get families. How are you going to feed this family? So, what's the advice I'd give to all the young men out there is, one is work hard, two, pray, believe in God. He does wonders. Yeah.
That.
Oh, and as well, you see, to be honest, I am not a person that loves school so much. But I mean, I go to school. Why? To acquire knowledge that is going to help me outside there. So as well, seek knowledge. Let's go to school and learn, because some of these things are the ones that are going to help us in the long run. Yeah.
Okay, those are beautiful words from the son. So if you see the son speaking like that, how about the professor himself? So let's have him, then we come back. Don't touch him. Okay, Twogere Binji, we've been on a very big run because it's a big day here at Balunywa Foundation. Ngabaliku awarding certificates as some of the best leaders cohort 10. Is it? So I'm with a big man, Professor Waswa Balunywa. Eranga msada munene ino mwidi ku ebintu bingi kamala. It's about Wongo. I'm so honored to have you today, sir.
Thank you very much. You can hold for me, yes. Yes, today is a very important day in the life of the Balunywa Leadership Academy. The Balunywa Leadership Academy is a new organization. Initially, it was under the Balunywa Foundation. The Balunywa Foundation was established in 2006, not by us, but we took it over by people who had benefited from assistance we gave them. So we took it over and we have been training young people, women, girls. We have trained over 3,000 youth in leadership, entrepreneurship, to see that they start business. We have trained about 250 women in different things, okulima, financing. Right now we have a circle, they have a circle themselves, which helps them to mobilize money and go out and do business. So the academy emerged from that effort. I realized that having spent so many years in the university, when we teach in the university, there are things we don't teach. Titukasomesa mpisa nungi, titukasomesa personality, titusomesa bukulembeze, and this world evolves on leadership. So that's why I started the effort, initially under the foundation, but now it is a standalone, it's independent.
How did you try to think about this? Because it's a big thing, however much it looks to be easy, but it's big, beyond normal.
I had seen several academies. There's one, the African Academy in South Africa. There's another one in Nairobi, another one in the US. Of course, those are very well funded. But having been with students, lived with them, having been somebody who has seen leadership in the country, I thought there was a missing gap. So I thought it's important to give this knowledge so that they can become different. And as you see, they are different now.
Do you have around teachers or mentors that try to mentor them?
Yes. Well, as you'll hear them saying, I'm their chief mentor, but I have many other mentors. We have people who with practical experience who come and share experience with them, teaching, and we expose them to various films, videos. They read various books. So it's very intensive. 1 month, but very intensive. They wake up at 5, and normally they sleep at about 11 in the night. 11 at times midnight, at times 1, if they are busy working on something. So we have after they've finished, we try to attach them to other people who can also mentor them. Yeah.
That's so beautiful. So do you have any plans of expounding this thing to a larger thing?
Yes. Of course, the challenge is always funding. So I've put in money, my friends put in money, and we are now trying to ask the student to make a small contribution and go to a t-shirt. We also make trips, go to the Source of the Nile, go to Bishop Hannington Memorial. These are part of that excitement. So if we can get funding, we'll make it bigger than what you see today. Yeah.
So right now you don't need fundings.
We need the money, but you see, it's not easy to convince people. The idea is mine. So can I go and sell it to people? But when you see people graduating, this is cohort 10. It means there's something out there. Yes. We have trained over 170 people. I think when you add these ones, it should be about 188. So it's a big number, and using limited resources, but they eat, they sleep here, they cook, they do a lot of things.
So about the leadership, do you have different sectors in leadership that you train?
Yes. For instance, those who are interested in politics, there is a session they have once a week. Yeah. Saturday night, and they're just there to understand what is politics, how to manage people, because political leadership is different from business leadership, or even, for instance, religious leadership. They're different. So we try to take them to those areas where they can, get that training. For instance, in the mentorship, if you are interested in becoming an MP, we try to look for politicians. If you are interested in business, we try to look for business people.
I love presenting.
Yes.
You also have to be thought about.
No, I have a friend, I think is in NBS. He asked me to send people to him because you are, as you are called, you are the fourth estate. You have a very big sector and a lot of influence you do in the country. We want to start writing. This morning I was talking to somebody who is saying, but you are not producing leaders in writing. Yeah, articles, news. So that's an area I want to go. Yeah.
Wow, I'll be glad reading that.
Magazine. I'll give you a copy, so that. But for the second cohort, every cohort should have its own magazine. But what I have here is for the second cohort. So you'll see what we are producing.
I know it's quality, I believe that. So are there some of the biggest challenges that you didn't face before joining this?
I think the challenges I've seen, first of all, is young people don't know that they don't know. Hmm? Yes, they don't know they don't know. Two, maybe if I was not in the university, it would be difficult for me to convince people to come. But I have rapport with students, so they were convinced to come. Of course, three, the other challenge is in terms of resources. You have maybe 25 people, they have to eat every day. It can be a problem. So I want to appeal to those who can fund these young people. This is very important. The success of a country, the success of an organization, even the success of you, individual as a family, depends on leadership. Yes.
So, well, I was thinking of why can't you try to also mind about these people who are not in school, because they told me that you always accept those ones who are graduates, fresh graduates. So what if I'm a girl out there, maybe I ended in P7, P6, around there, but I'm really interested in leadership. How can you deal with me?
Not yet. We are still training them in like tailoring and hairdressing, so that they can go into business. We trained young people in leadership, both girls and boys, but our follow-up, we realized we were not effective. But now, all these people you're seeing can also train you. So I'm developing a group of trainers who can help us to do what we want to do. Yes.
Thank you so much. So do you have always themes every cohort graduation, or you just have one theme that stands for Balunywa Foundation?
No, this program is called Ignite Your Potential. So but within it, there are a variety of things: leadership, life skills, the economy, poverty, women. All these things are part of what we teach. Yes.
So for that, so sir, can you give us a beautiful words to a youth out there, to a boy out there, because boy child is really left so much, and however they have very many challenges in life. So why would they just think about girl child? So can you try to at least hint on that?
Yeah, I think my experience in the university is that young people need to be guided, and all I can tell the young people is have a purpose in life. Why do you exist, do you think? You don't exist just like that. You must have a purpose. And then focus your attention on that purpose. You need to work hard. And you need to build a network of people to work with. Be selective as you choose friends. They are extremely important. And then there are some problems in society. Drugs. Young people are using drugs as a problem. I notice that today's population, young people don't understand HIV/AIDS. When you talk to them, they say, but what is it? Because with us who are now our age, we saw people, so we know what it means. These days, you cannot tell somebody is HIV positive, but keep away from it. And then, of course, I'm an advocate for supporting persons with disabilities. Next time you come here, I'll show you a boy I support. He's in a wheelchair. Be mindful. Be mindful of, because today that person is disabled, tomorrow it's you. You can go into a car today, you get an accident, and you are permanently in a wheelchair. So, that's what I can say to the young people.
So much, sir. So any last remarks to those who want to join?
Yes, the next cohort begins next Sunday, that's 28th. We have a big event here. We shall have the MTN CEO here. So please come. Please come. Please come. And Joel will give you the numbers which you can send a message to. But please come. You should also talk to this young man called JWB. Have you seen him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
You spoke to him. He's a phenomenon, He's a phenomenon. He's an amazing fellow. Yes.
I know his voice. What? Yes, because I was like, if you can pick a leaf from your father, it's something that is so good, because people are looking up to you, but not now, Daddy. They're looking at your seed to see, is it growing the way you're grooming other people?
That's very important, by the way, because you would expect that my children should be part of this. Some of them don't want. Yeah, but him coming in through and following it is a wonderful thing. Yes.
Yes,